Welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. Today I'm out, already been out in the garden already, got everything all watered this morning. Yeah, I like to get everything a good drink water every morning, especially on these really hot days, because now it's been up in the 80s and low 90s lately. So while I was out here early this morning giving everything a drink of water, over here by the greenhouse, I noticed something that came up. There's other stuff I already knew that came up. They sprout a lot earlier. They're just radishes that volunteer themselves in here. But there's something else that showed up in here. And yeah, as you can see, those are the radishes. I mean, same thing happened last year. Looks like I got some cucumbers. Last year I had a bunch of volunteer cucumbers popping up in here. And there they are again this year. Well, I'm going to pluck those out and stick them in the garden area itself. Because this area here is going to get revamped. I got to put a block wall from that door all the way out here to the grass area and across to meet up with those stones. And this is where I'm going to plant my corn this year. Some of you might think it's kind of weird that I'm going to plant corn, something that gets tall, in front of the greenhouse. Well, during the summer months, I really don't mind something tall in front of the greenhouse. Kind of help get that greenhouse shaded and keep it from getting super hot in there. You know, of course, once the corn gets harvested, and for us it'd be like August or late August, you know, and then fall's around the corner, and the corn stalks would be gone, and it won't be shading the greenhouse anymore. And also got to get a little bed built over here too. And this is where I'm going to put this fig tree. I'm going to plant him in that section. And I got to find a home for those empress trees. Probably going to plant them out there in the so-called wild section. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get those cucumbers dug up and moved over to the fenced-in garden area. There you go. I'll just take this shovel full of clump of cucumbers into this garden area. Got a good spot for it right there in that bed. Get this trellis moved out of the way temporarily. Now let's go ahead and get this put back in. Alright, there you go. All planted. Didn't have to go buy any cucumber seeds or anything. They're just all volunteers. And give them a little drink of water and I'm gonna there you go. Enough like having free cucumbers. Okay, let's head back where I found those cucumbers, those volunteers. There's something else here I've noticed kind of sprouted up. Okay. To me, that looks like a sunflower. One there, maybe even a little one right there. So I'm going to have to get that sunflower dug up and find him a home. Also, another thing that sprouted up out here, that there is a wild cherry tree. And the cherries ain't really worth anything. They're really tiny and really bitter. So if I wanted to, I could transplant him, but I got so many wild cherry trees growing on my property. I really don't need any more, especially not right there next to my greenhouse. So let's go ahead and get this sunflower dug up and find him a new home. Alright. I think I'll give him a new home right here in this pot. Yeah, I thought I'd show you this little tip. I did a video on it last year. It's pretty simple. When your weeds are this small, you just push them back in the ground, bury it, push them in, bury it, push them back in the ground, bury it. There, your weeding process is done. And that's how my beds gets kept pretty much weed free. You get them while they're small, push them back in the ground, they'll turn into compost. Okay, now let's head back over here. I don't think there's anything else growing in there that we need to save. Now there's nothing there. That's just radishes. They've already bolted. They didn't form a bulb or anything anyway. That's an Empress tree in a pot. Get them moved out. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get this dug up and get this wall built. I think I might just go ahead and post this video of what I found here and what I transplanted and make a separate video of me digging this up and putting up the blocks up and planting my corn. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. So anyhow, thanks guys for stopping by and checking out what I've been doing today out in the garden. It's pretty warm, so it's up in the 80s. In the afternoon I'll probably call it quits and head on in and cool off. You can do that when you work at home. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.